Hello, my beautiful earth signs. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be here today, per usual. I hope that you guys are doing wonderful. Just want to get the energy together and put some crystals out, because why not, right? I'm gonna light some sage to really tap into your energy. Honestly, I feel already that my earth signs are going to be coming into something that is a lot more exciting for them. I feel like Capricorn season especially was hard for all of the earth signs. So let's really see what's up with you guys, okay? All right. Ooh, let's cleanse this energy because no bad vibes. All right, gonna set that there, let that ferment. Got the oils in the diffuser, so the energy is great. Okay, I'm really feeling more than anything today that it's lighter and a little more fun. You know, we're back open to communicating and talking and working things out, making plans, networking, collaborating. A lot of that's going on, and today is a really good day for that. The energy is just really good. It's really good. Anyway, let's get into it and see what's going on, okay? Alright. I am using the Otherkin Tarot deck and the Rider-Waite Tarot deck to clarify. Earth signs being Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Alright. Cards are a little sticky, so I feel like it's a good time to work on that throat chakra, especially. There could be some kind of partnership or even romance coming in for you guys, I'm seeing. All right, we got the Three of Wands out first. The Three of Wands is about adventure. It's about moving, taking action, going into something. I definitely feel like my earth signs are ready to move. After all the planning, after all the purging, all the shadow work, my earth signs are ready to go. They're just like, all right, I've had enough of the sulking. I've had enough of whatever it was that made you feel stuck. You've had enough of that, okay? You're realizing that it was more mental than anything else. Earth signs are really hard on themselves. That's why they come off so strong to other people often, because that's how they are with themselves. Like, very intense. My Venus is in Capricorn. Man. Man, let me tell you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Ten of Wands. Yep, as I said, definitely coming out of some energy that was weighing you down, that was entirely too heavy. I mean, it's time to let it go, and this could be career related, especially. You are looking for more options. You're looking for another option to do. You want to move out of whatever it is you're doing right now. It's not comfortable. It feels like it's resisting you right now. It feels like it's not working out. It just all of a sudden doesn't feel like it's something that you should be doing anymore. And it's because it's not. Like, it's time for you to move on. And here you are coming out in your own energy. I absolutely love that. I don't even feel like I have to go through the whole choose you spill, because there are times that I feel like that's what you're already doing. You are getting serious about your business. There's no more playing. It's game time. It's game time. There's no more guessing. There's no more fumbling and bumping up against the guardrails, just letting life happen. You were finally taking action on your life, and that is so amazing. That's so positive. I'm really so excited for you guys. All right, let's see what's going on. I definitely feel like there are going to be some answers that are revealed for you very soon. So if you haven't taken action yet, and you know what you need to do, but you're still waiting for something, it's coming in. The answers will quickly be revealed. Alright, let's see. Let's clarify this Three of Wands energy here. Let's see what this is all about. The beautiful earth signs. Oh, your energy is so comforting today. It's so warm. Oh, we got two. Yep, I definitely feel like there could be some kind of partnership coming in with this Two of Cups and the Judgment card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. However, you could also just be coming to a place where you're ready to move forward with someone. You've made your final decision. It's like, okay, this is it. For some of you, I'm also feeling like you're gonna have to choose between two people or your career and this relationship situation or this love interest. I definitely feel like there's a lot of passion and chemistry here, whether it be with your career or with this person. There's something here that makes you go, I'm feeling like it's a little more spiritual. I definitely feel like it's something that, it's a connection that you can't really make sense of logically. It's just something that you kind of feel. Just things are synchronizing and this person just somehow makes sense without making any sense at all, if that makes sense. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I'm feeling here. I'm definitely feeling like you want to move forward. You're deciding how you want to move forward, especially, and it's looking here as if you have to stop carrying the weight, first of all. And even if, I feel like some of you are moving past this energy too. If you're not moving forward with someone, you're moving away from someone and choosing you, which everyone knows Kim is all about that. Okay, you should be all about that. So I feel like as long as you stay consistent and stay focused and stop being so hard on yourself. This 10 of Wands here, I really feel like is you just carrying the burden of everything and everyone. Just stop doing that. Other people's obligations, other people's issues, they are not your responsibility. You do not have to feel obliged to be the responsible one all the time. You don't have to always be the responsible one. The only one you're responsible for is you. And if those around you can't be responsible for themselves, then you need to find other people to be around. You need to find a different environment entirely. I feel like some people could be shedding from your life right now as well. That was just something that smacked me in the head just that second. If people are falling away from you, let them. Do not fight people to stay in your life at all. There is a reason, time, place, season for all of it. And if it no longer serves you, it naturally is gonna fall out of your way. Don't resist that. It's okay to let that go. Change, Earth sign, is okay. Change is so okay. And I know the Earth signs have the hardest time with that. I understand. But at the same time, the only way for you to grow, the only way for you to evolve is to change. Okay, so embrace the change and really dig into what it has to offer you, because you never know. With this Queen of Cups here as the underlying energy, it just caught my attention, so I feel like I should speak on it. Because of this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you should really tap into that more nurturing and compassionate side of you. It's important right now for you to think about the fluidity of things, to think about your feelings, not just the practicality. Not just how it's beneficial. Just how does it make you feel? Do you enjoy it, or are you doing it out of obligation? Okay, so I feel like right now is going to be a time where you're sorting through things. You're analyzing things. Okay, this is going to work. This isn't. This feels good. This doesn't. Run into that. Okay, balance that practicality and that vibe. Literally merge them together so that when you move through life, you have a well-rounded perspective of everything, and you aren't just cutting things off because they aren't beneficial, because in ways that you don't realize they could be. Okay, and I also feel that some of you could be carrying too much emotional baggage. And it's time to let that go. I know that Earth signs have a harder time with emotions, just like air signs. I'm an Aquarius. I'm not doing the emotion thing. At least, I don't like to. I've gotten a lot better about it now, and I really enjoy my emotions. But I know how intense it can be sometimes. So it's gonna be important for you to just sit with your emotions so that you can let this go. The only way to heal through the pain is to feel it. That's the only way. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating the same cycles. So just as much as this is going to be hard to do, enjoy it. Know that it's a lesson. Know that it is something that is going to be beneficial for you in the long run, okay? That was for somebody, because I just felt that so intensely just now. Seven of Swords. You know, Seven of Swords can be a very sneaky energy. It can be a very deceptive energy, very conniving, especially intellectually. Intellectual manipulation more than anything. But I don't see that. Honestly, I feel self-sabotage. I feel like you were self-sabotaging simply because you were trying to stick to the rules. The rules are outdated. Create your own. Create new ones. You don't have to play by the rules. You don't have to live small because everybody has told you that you need to. Earth signs love to stick to tradition. I get that. I like it too. It gives you a sense of security. But that's not how you were meant to live. You were meant to move through life in a secure way within yourself, but also thriving in your creativity, in your manifestations, in making the world your reality, like all of that. Earth signs have the most power in this realm than anybody. Like the way that earth signs can just move, whether it be materialistically or whatever. Intuition, oh my God. Earth signs have a crazy intuition. I mean, we all have crazy intuition. But earth signs' intuition is applicable differently. When it comes to what's happening here in this world, they feel it all. You feel it all. And I get that, I understand. But you don't have to carry the weight of it. It's not your responsibility, okay? You are your only responsibility. All right, I'm really feeling like there's a lot of self-doubt energy here because you cannot, or you're having a hard time letting go of obligations and burdens. And I'm really feeling like all of this is from the past. However, I confidently can see how you're going to move through this. You're going to recognize this for what it is and move through it. Exactly. The Five of Swords. So it's time to let something go. It's time to cut it off. And I'm feeling like these are habits more than a person or anything like that. I really feel like it's a habit. It's a way of thinking. It's a thought process. It's time to let that go. You know, it's outdated. It no longer serves you. It's no longer helping you. The you that you are now is not the you that needed these habits, that needed this structure. It's time to tear it down and create something brand new. You are the creator. You can control that. As an earth sign, the ability to manifest is insane. So if you set your intentions and align everything else with that intention, you're golden. There's literally nothing that you cannot have. Nothing. So think about that. You know, don't let what you fear stop you from being who you are. There's no need. You were destined to be who you are. And you are exactly where you're supposed to be. This is happening so that you can learn. And you'll be teaching soon. I don't know why I feel that so strongly, but you're going through this so that you can share this experience with the world. So that you can let them know that even though practicality is important, it's okay to move through life feeling and understanding the flow of things as well. Fluidity is a bit harder for earth signs because, I mean, it's earth. It's solid. It's solid. And of course not all earth signs are fixed, but at the same time, it can still be a challenge because of how clingy to tradition earth signs are. So just make sure that you're not attached to old ways of doing things. It's time to let them go, okay? Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see, I love that you're coming out of your own energy. Like, that is incredible, earth signs. Like, that's why I have so much confidence. When it comes to earth signs, I don't really worry too much about y'all because you always got it. Like, yeah, it's hard, and depression, especially for you guys, really gets tough. It really gets tough because once you start beating yourself up and you get stuck in that, it's so hard to pull yourself out of it. However, You can, you will. You're on your way to doing so. You just have to first be compassionate with yourself. Calm down, slow down. It's all right. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have all the money. Just everything is happening the way it's supposed to, and you are exactly where you need to be. So have confidence in that and keep doing what you need to do accordingly. Don't worry about outside obligations. Don't worry about things outside of you that you have attached yourself to because you want to save. Whether it be people or a project, or you're just emotionally attached to a habit. It's time to move away from that. Change, earth signs. It's time for change. I also feel, I really feel here that your throat chakra is going to be really important to work on. I really do, because there can be some miscommunications here as well. Make sure that you say what you mean and you mean what you say. It's usually not a problem for earth signs, but if your throat chakra is all out of whack, then naturally you're gonna have a hard time. So make sure you're thinking things through. Not overthinking them, just thinking them through, okay? Before you are hasty. Move, not telling you not to move. Move, definitely move. But make sure you're thinking about it. Don't weigh all the possible ways it can go wrong, earth sign. Just know, hey, this is my intention. This is what I want out of this. Look at the situation, see how plausible that is. If it works, go. If you know that it's no good, you shouldn't even be giving it your time in the first place. So, with that being said, move that way. Move through life. When you know what you know, then take action. Don't know what you know and then sit there and hold it. You gotta move with it now. That's why you know. You know so that you can make a change, okay? Change, change, change. Evolution. Evolution. I feel like you guys are really feeding into you guys are really feeding into the collective consciousness right now. We all are, but earth signs in a way that's a little different. You guys are bringing it to the 3D. You guys are really helping us all merge, which is a beautiful thing. It really is, because we are all so connected, and the separation is why we are having all these issues in the world, because we don't realize how we are all one, how we all serve a greater good. There's good and bad because there's got to be a balance, of course, but there clearly isn't a balance right now. There isn't a balance right now, and I feel like earth signs, even through all the weight that you feel like you have to carry, once you release that, you doing that for yourself is going to feed into the collective consciousness and uplift all of us. So just do your part, because I know that earth signs want to do anything they can for others. You guys are so loving, so sweet, so gentle. In most cases, I mean, there's good and bad to everything, but stand in that. All right, really come into who you are, and don't let it. You know what you have going. You know what you need to be doing. You're responsible. You already know. Okay, so have confidence in what it is that you know. Stop doubting yourself and take action. This 10 of Wands here, for me, 10s of course are completions, but the 10 of Wands is also letting me know that you're carrying a lot. One, it's coming to an end. It is. Very, very soon, it's coming to an end. February is going to be a good month for you. It's coming to an end, as well as, I don't even feel like all of it's your responsibility. I don't feel like you should even be carrying half of it that you're carrying. So really go through what's weighing you down right now. And think, is this for me? Is this about me? Is this serving me at all? And if it's not, then you know what to do with it. You know how to move with it. All right? You're gonna have to make some decisions. Really have to figure out what it is that you want for you, and create a plan to do that. You can create a plan in a heartbeat. You can make it work. You can figure it out. You're so resourceful. You can figure it out. So figure it out. Don't wait for somebody to come along and figure it out for you. Don't wait for someone to even come along and validate what it is that you've accomplished or where it is you're trying to go. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone to tell you that, oh yeah, you should be doing this. No, you know what you should be doing, okay? And I got the Ace of Pentacles. This is exciting, first of all, okay? There's gonna be a new financial opportunity, especially. I'm feeling finance, of course. My earth signs. Would it be an earth sign reading if we weren't talking about the coin? Probably not. Anyway, I also feel like this is just abundance. You've been working hard, earth sign. You've been working hard in life generally, whether it be work, whether it be in your emotions, whether it be home, whatever. You're just trying really hard to figure things out right now. And you're doing that. But I am here to tell you to lighten up. Loosen up. You don't have to be so hard to get to your objective. You don't have to be so indestructible to get where you're going. But also don't get complacent. And I feel like that's for a few of you. Some of you are afraid to move. You're just waiting on something to happen. Why, when you have the power to make it happen? You have the power to make it happen. So you have to take action in doing that. Don't sit there and ponder it forever and create unnecessary stress, honestly. Okay? There's a lot of warmth here. But in order to fully enjoy what it is, your blessings that are coming, you have to let some things go. Especially mentally. Like I said, really pay attention to how you're communicating with people. Make sure that you're not coming off very abrupt, abrasive, insensitive, because everything's fact with you. Fact, no fiction. Okay? Facts, no fiction. And that's okay. But sometimes you have to have a little compassion. And having compassion within yourself, having compassion for yourself, will genuinely and dramatically help you do more for yourself and others. Okay? It'll help you feed back into the collective in a lot more positive light. So don't be afraid to be soft. Don't be afraid to be gentle. Don't be afraid to be emotional. Emotional. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get pissed off. It's okay to be over the top happy too. Like all of it. Anything that you feel is valid. Don't suppress it because you feel like you have other obligations. Oh, I can't worry about me right now. Or I can't think about my feelings right now. I don't have time for that. I have to make sure everything's taken care of. You have to make sure you're taken care of. That's how everything else is going to be taken care of. It's because you're taken care of. So make sure that through all of this, and I really feel like this is career more than anything, I do feel a little bit of romance in here for you guys. I do. And like I said, for some of you, this is something that you need to walk away from because it's not healthy. It's an unhealthy attachment. But for others of you, you're trying to make a decision on whether or not you can afford to move forward with this person, if this is something that you genuinely want to do. Because this three of wands here is also like it's an action card, but I also feel like it's you waiting on something to come in. Anything that you've been waiting to be revealed to you, it's right around the corner, so just hang on. But also trust your judgment. This judgment card here lets me know that your angels, your spirit guides, and spirit itself is right here supporting you. Right here. Got your back. Okay? You're supported. So if you feel confident in a decision that you've made, don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Don't go back and forth about it. Don't obligate yourself to the negative end of it simply because you feel like you owe someone something. None of that is necessary. This energy right here, this energy right here, I feel is all in your head simply because it's coming out of the Ten of Wands here. And because of that, it's really, really important for you to put things down and sort through them. Because some of these obligations, as I said, aren't yours. You're carrying the weight of it all. And you don't have to do that. You're not obligated to do that just because you are responsible and people know that you're reliable. You have to show up for you at the end of the day. And as you move through life, as you move through your journey in fulfilling your purpose, you'll understand how carrying the weight of all of these things does more harm than it does good. There's got to be a balance to everything. And earth signs will work themselves into the ground. I can also see, be mindful and really pay attention to your immune system. Some of you could get sick simply because you cannot seem to slow down. I'm seeing some blocks here in that way. If you refuse to do it, you're going to be forced to. So either you do it voluntarily or you're forced to sit with it until you can figure it out. Okay? And I don't feel like any of this is, none of this is to punish you at all. It's just time for you to loosen up and lighten up a little bit. It's time for you to have fun and enjoy life again. It really is. It's time for you to look at the brighter side. It's time for you to fall face first into everything that makes you feel good. And share that with the world. Share you with the world. Earth signs are so private. And I get it. It's okay. You don't have to share everything. But you're great. And the world deserves to know that we need you. So let us see. Let us see what's going on. Okay? I just feel like more than anything that you guys are gonna have to be, this is going to require compassion. This is gonna require you loosening up a little bit on yourself and being gentle. Gentle is something you guys need to remember in the month of February. Have compassion. Have love for yourself. Come from a place of just divine love. Complete and utter love. And as you move, you're just gonna radiate love. And that's hard to miss. It's so hard to miss. And the things that you will attract, when you vibrate on a level of love, on a frequency of love, not only do you receive love, the abundance that you get, like there's just so much that comes with vibrating so energetically. And those around you can feel it. And they're gonna respond that way too. Your reality is a reflection of your headspace. The way you treat people is oftentimes a reflection of how you treat yourself. Don't give more than is necessary. Sometimes you have to leave well enough alone. You don't always have to be the overachiever. You don't always have to be the one that wins, is the hardest working. You don't. Sometimes doing your best and letting it go is enough. Not harboring over it, not trying to beating yourself up about it, about how it could have been better. Take your time. Relax. Don't move too slow, but take your time and enjoy everything that is coming to you. If there's a decision that needs to be made, make it. You know how to make it. But it's important for you to really pay attention to not only what's happening around you, but what is happening within you. Okay, and that throat chakra, I just feel that so strongly. Please pay attention to your throat chakra. Say what's on your mind. And that's okay, even if everyone doesn't agree. Just remember to be compassionate and gentle. Alright? I have so much love in my heart for you guys. And I know that through all of this, you're gonna thrive. I'm not worried about it at all. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day.